In video 2.4c, which should be on the same playlist as this video, I did go over the general rules and the rules for adding and subtracting versus multiplying and dividing for doing significant figures in calculation. So you may want to review that video as well if you are needing additional assistance with this one. But in that video, as I mentioned, you're going to get two different things here. You're going to get a calculator answer, and you're going to get the answer that you need to report. And the calculator very often doesn't do significant figures properly. In this case, we're multiplying and dividing. In the previous case, we were adding and subtracting. And when you're multiplying and dividing, it's all about the total number of significant figures. So in this case, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sig figs, and this one only has 2, so our answer should only have 2. When you do this multiplication in your calculator, you get an answer of 230.4236. And you want to report this answer with two significant figures. So you care about this digit. In this case, you don't want to round it up, but you have to keep it as the same order of magnitude. So you could round this to 230. This is a little bit ambiguous, that you mean here two significant figures or three significant figures. So one way to remove that ambiguity is to write it in scientific notation. So here the decimal point's here, so if we move it 2 times, we get 2.3 times 10 to the 2. This is clearly two significant figures. Since we had grams per milliliter times milliliters, milliliters will cancel out, and our unit is grams. In the next case, we have 7.81 centimeters times 0.925 centimeters, and we want to know how many centimeters squared we get. When you do this in the calculator, you get 7.22425. And this has three significant figures, and this has three significant figures. So our answer should have three significant figures. Said another way, we care about this decimal place. Since this is a 4, we don't round up. So we can just write this as 7.22 centimeters times centimeters gives us centimeters squared. In the last case, we have 841.06 divided by 0.83. When you do that in the calculator, you get 1013.325 3012. So you get lots of significant figures. And as I've said several times, the calculator does not often give us the right number of significant figures. Usually we have to fix it. In this case, we want to report this to two significant figures because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is only 2, and we want to report it to the least number of significant figures, which is 2. This is challenging because to report this as two significant figures, since this is a 1, we don't round up, we could put 1,000. However, even 1,000 isn't two significant figures. So the only way to report this to two significant figures is to use scientific notation. So decimal points here, so we have to move it 1, 2, 3 times. So we can write this as 1.0, two significant figures, times 10 to the 3. We had meters divided by seconds. So our units is meters over seconds or meters per second. So this is how we can do significant figures for multiplying and dividing.